So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to gift it back. Knocks it out wide. Played into space. Now it's Aubameyang. Kimmich. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira going full steam down the flank. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lahm. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played out wide. And it's Kimmich. Mbappe aimed beyond the defence.
Bolivia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... There's the shot! And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And that's aimed at... Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Good read, needed to be. It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard clears it away. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Xavi Alonso, and he's picked out the run, and he's managed to get free. Aubameyang was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gerrard. Raul. Mbappe chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. That has been cut short. Dembele looks to get on the end of this.
Bolivia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And that should get the job done. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lam. Throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Aubameyang. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
WhatsApp.
What's up, DJ Tobarin? The mix 567 5687. What's up? That's a long name, bro.
And we're underway again.
Bolivia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Aubameyang, he's found a way through. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge, and he's away. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that interception was most necessary. Rummenigge! Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Now it's Aubameyang. He's having a go! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Gerrard. Those looking wide. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. And he's had a hit! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that is masterful defending. Roberto Carlos crosses it. Oh, what a climb! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be...
Good chance here! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
I'm just digging at. I think DJ Toban is the guy I'm playing right now. Oh, I see. DJ Toban. DJ Toban.
So, time for changes.
Guys, smash the like button, guys. Don't sleep on it.
Entran número 8, número 17, número 18, número
Dembele.
20. Cambio.
Cleared without hesitation. Conte. And it's Lam. Lam carries the ball down the right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Conte. Crosses it in. Terrific header. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Isak. Isak looking to penetrate opposition lines. De Jong. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. A lot of space ahead of him. Isak! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about
GG, bro.
how many.
GG. Good game, buddy.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I'm not professional like you, Jaja.
Ah, bro, I'm not a professional, bro. I'm a learner like you, bro. Just trying to get better, bro. I'm in your category, bro. I'm just lucky in this game, man.
Professional equal to Jaja.
No. No professional, bro. Oh yeah, GG to you, bro.
Some
GG.
activity down on the touchline.
Subscribe to the channel, brother, so you see when I'm playing.
Easy, almost
You
too
can see
easy here.
And things are
the nonsense that I
healthier
play,
in their
brother.
favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe, he's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that was very necessary. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring it. And Aubameyang!
Oh man, you should have scored that, bro.
Got hold of that.
Guatemala
Should have scored that,
certainly
bro.
look sharp
Bro,
there. They're very well drilled in this
you
art
should
of
score that, bro.
counter-attacking.
Any day, man. Score that goal.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Guatemala clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Isak. And it's Nagatomo. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Struck first time. 5 minutes to add. Defending was strong and firm. Xavi Alonso looking for the run. Oh, there's a probing ball. Conte looking for a runner. And he shoots! Oh, there was plenty on that. Koundé and Jamal, and that's it.
GG, brother. GG, brother.
Well, that was a tale of
GG.
two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite.
Shit. We go again, guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Robertson. Casemiro. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bolivia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Busquets gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to chip.
Tremendous from Roberto Carlos!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down, and he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Maradona. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Threads one in. Oh, super find. That is ended up in no man's land. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nice touch. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Casemiro. Busquets puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bolivia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gerrard. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Plenty to aim at here. Goes for a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kimmich. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That was travelling. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gerrard. Lahm does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it's clear that someone really wants to make a mark here, Peter, and with some style too.
Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Looking for... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Still no way through. Oh, that's ambitious. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bolivia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Kimmich. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Carlos. Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has put paid to that. That's an imaginative pass. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Busquets. Robertson. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rummenigge. He could be in here. He's one-on-one, surely, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
A case now of complete control. Good ball, good take. Gerrard. Gerrard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Kimmich, and it's Gerrard. Here's Vieira. Lahm delivers. And he's there to clear it.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Gerrard. And he plays one through. Oh, shoot. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nesta. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk, ambitious ball here, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Big header! He's got away with one there. Vieira, well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. He's had it taken off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thinks one through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferdinand makes the interception. Koundé, a probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. That is good alertness. And here's Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. There's the shot! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Great chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in Double quick time. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nicely shaped ball. Some resolute defending there. And he's forced to go back. Ferdinand. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Cross into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's being shifted off it. Played into space. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Xabi Alonso. That's a shade optimistic. Gerrard.
Bolivia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's had it nicked away. Nuno Mendes. And that has put paid to that. Madrid have it back and can go again. Kimmich. It's a searching pass. Camavinga. Foot in. Kimmich.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a key interception. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Conte. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gerrard is offering a right smile there.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número
Well,
9.
height could make all the
Luis
difference
Suarez.
on these set pieces.
Número 15. Número 3.
And the keeper beats it away.
Número 8. Número
Madrid
17.
are looking to go forward
Número
now.
18. Número 13. Número 55. Se va a realizar un cambio.
He's a sharp little ball here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's an imaginative pass. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to pass it through. Isak. Isak proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's nice.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Searching pass he's played there. And this is Ronaldinho. And this goes for a shot! Conte gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Hefty! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Abiati will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
2 up and
reglamentario.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Gerrard. And it's DiMarco. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration.